Thank you, Babaji.
Ah.
Yeah, I just felt this urge today as I need your help. And I see I'm not really fully able to offer up this sense of my way.
Yes, okay, slow down. The children are happy. Hello, Martinka. Hoi. I still have your picture you gave me. Thank you. Okay, you're saying that you find it difficult to... Just say in your own words again for me, please. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see this sense of like what the words are like my way, and I keep trying to offer it up, and then I keep discovering I've gone off on my own way again.
Naturally. It's not natural, but normally, naturally, because we are so accustomed to that. But so you're saying that you're presenting yourself. I want to not just follow the old traffic, and to what? Speak of you. But when you do, you say you find as a gesture, as an intention, you say, I really want to. I see the whole tendencies and the force of them, and especially more recent time, the satsangs have become much more spot on. We are not scattering seeds far. We're looking, asking you, checking in with you. So if you're saying that what you're finding, although the gesture, the intention is to really offer things up, offer my way up, beyond the gesture and the intention and the request, still a kind of reflex bring back the whole thing. Okay.
And I could see somehow it became clearer this week that it's like the I still believes it has something to get from its way.
Yes. How long is the queue standing behind you on this one? Thank you. Honesty we like. No, this is not blame and shame. We're just looking. Okay, so could you repeat? Because I think some people got left out there.
Yeah, it was clear in the past when there are times where something becomes so clear, and when the prayer comes to offer it, I find, it's like the authority of God has really taken it. And it can't come so strongly, or if it comes again, it's like, oh no, this is old news.
Okay.
But with this thing, I see, this week I could see, though something in me wants to give this up, it's like the I still feels it has something to receive from its way. Like it still secretly knows best, or,
Yes. And could it also be a kind of mechanism for protection of a certain way? I'll do it my way, kind of feeling. But you're now in an environment, a climate that's really very much exposing, not in a shameful way, but in an intelligent and wise way, to make clear to you the things that actually are not an attribute of freedom, but more kind of stagnant, stubborn energy that we all pick up. I think we take this form to come to the recognition of those forces, and as long as we have a stubborn sense of personal identity and a loyalty to that identity, then those forces will not be challenged. Is it important that they're challenged? Is it important? Yes, because unchecked, unrecognized, they proliferate. They don't just stay stale. They're laying eggs. So, we see that, no? So only recently, because for so many years we've been sitting all over the world, traveling and having the wonderful opportunity to speak with people who say, I'm here for this. What are you here for? I'm here to transcend the grip, to escape from the grip of the psychological identity. I can clearly see that, protecting it is in a way denying a greater freedom. And in the field, to greater and lesser extent, you find people coming and saying, yes, actually, lay down arms about this. And yet the people say, I choose to put it down, but like a monkey, it's back on the shoulder again. So how to do it? How to kill the monkey? I say, don't need to kill a monkey. The very intention to kill the monkey mind, actually it grows with conflict. So we talked now about detachment, learning to look, and this is how the Just Be exercise came. And who has found it powerful? Yes, why? Because it's not feeding the monkey mind. No, it's not feeding those tendencies. Because when they come, they actually come for what? For food. What is the food? Your attention. You're still subscribing to them. No? You being what? So I am not so much speaking now about lots of different, touching on lots of different. For me, it's always the subject is one. So recently, more in very recent times, we have narrowed it down that until we really include the exposing of the vasanas, not for public execution, but to actually, be willing to see that they suppressed your power. They inhibit, and also they have a powerful tool, and the powerful tool mechanism is shame. You feel, I don't want to be exposed, because people might see that I'm not as wise as I may appear to be, or whatever. But this is I want to tell you, we are not here about name and blame and shame thing. We're not interested. I'm so interested we go beyond the illusion of personhood. But this going, unlike other going, is not forward going. It's receding into a place within you, which is the God place. Really, the your place, our true place, of that which is eternal and harmonious, full of joy, and without need. Okay? While we are in the state of multiplicity, do we have need? Yes. And is it normal, natural? Yes. For that layer, it's natural. Don't try to jump merely as a person. We have to, in some way, if you're going to jump, you have to jump over a person. But no need for jump. Continue as we have started to learn to allow, rather than to be trying to suppress tendencies which really don't work. In the long run, they may have some short-term looking, but until they are really transcended, they will still just find a way of living. They will shape-shift. Am I speaking on a common subject for everybody? We can do? Thank you. Yeah.
Somehow I always wanted to ask you, can you turn up the pain of my way, or make more obvious the pain of my way?
Yes.
That one step feels like no.
Your prayers work. Your prayers or your intention, your choice, this is a power that we have. You have choice, you see. Now you may say, but I don't know if I really have choice because I've chosen many things that don't come true. But maybe there is behind that superficial choice a deeper choice, a deeper internal choice to be free. And so whatever you're praying to, you're having sufficient trust in that to say, well, in the end, your will be done. you're going to see later that the yer and you are kind of one, but for the time being, the yer is very, very important. No? So I was speaking, I've been calling up, we've been having amongst some of the people who are having these talks. One came the other day and he's saying, yes, you know, I see as this kind of look, a little bit on the verge between constipation and freedom, okay? So you know when someone, this is a good sign in Sangha actually, because it means somehow we are processing something, you know, transcending something. And he said, I'm on fire, Father. I'm on fire. He said, but I don't want water. I want petrol. You understand? It must be that this fire has there is a greatness about this fire. Because although inside it seems like everything is crackling and, you know, spitting and everything, there is a sense here of a release from something, from the grip of this identity. It's happening, and it's not so linear. It can feel like this one day, and it's struggling the next day, and then it's like not there, and still all these things are perceivable. Deeper, receding deeper, where beyond your tools and beyond the techniques, in the place of just perceiving. And this is very important, where there's only perceiving, but not shopping, not war, just observing, and also being aware that you are aware of what you're seeing, more than logging into the energy of the things that come up externally and internally, like things in the world or your feelings, emotions, memory, the sense of an identity or past. All of these things are coming. And I want to encourage that it doesn't take forever. It's not like that. Make a start, and you'll see as the fruit of them come, so much space come. Sometimes you've heard me say, just like your finger can cover the sun. Finger this size can cover the sun because it's so here, near. In some ways, some tendencies are blocking you, not this way, because you're not on that side of the seeing, blocking you from a very profound realization, not just seeing, a realization of who and what you really are, rather than what we take ourselves to be. So don't look at the measurements in front of you and take them too seriously. They also are phenomenal. You understand? Don't depend, today, I feel victory. No, leave all of that. Be in the place, the soundless place of observing, only as awareness itself. Get used to looking as and from formless awareness. Do you need imagination for this? Somebody say yes? It's okay, we'll come. Yeah. Imagination in the beginning, it's not enough, but at least the intention is good. You'll go beyond that. Even if I imagine something, it doesn't make it real. It may make it effective, but it doesn't make it real or true. So when I say recede, meaning pull back from the association with the form and intention and history and identity and all the things that come together to make you call these things yourself. Why I call it not yourself? Because none of it is stable. All of it is just like we look at the sky and you see shapes are changing all the time. Beautiful clouds, ugly clouds, whatever. Everything is traffic. Everything is tourist passing. But the immensity, which is really the basis of the sky, is unchanging. And the clouds, no matter what form they take, or tornadoes or whatever, nothing sticks to the space in which they appear. It's a good metaphor, for what we are. It's always like that, but we're not aware of it. So being aware of it is where the power gets switched on. That all that you see is the play of time and change. Nothing is stable there. You will not see the eternal with physical eyes. But you are looking from the eternal, and I'm going to show you how. Because we can also look with your eyes, and what you're seeing is phenomenal, and you, the one who is looking, is also phenomenal. You see? If you're looking, because the ego can also look, it can also observe, but its range is very limited because it looks with self-interest, with personal self-interest. You see? And that's been going on for a long time. But I said, recede even beyond and behind, recede back even from the personal identity. Why I say that? Because here you will admit that even personal identity and its world, we can give personal identity another word that we don't like so much, ego, basically. And its world and mechanism are also phenomenal. Should I explain what I mean by phenomenal? I mean, whatever it is that you can perceive that comes through the mind or the senses, I mean, it's just an appearance. It's just an appearance. But the more what you see, if you log in to the energy field of what you see, then it will become part of your energy field. But even the energy field of this person and the person are also seen from a deeper. As I'm speaking, you should be seeing. I'm not asking you for homework for later. What I'm saying is verifiable now. You will come into the nowness, the current of now. So I'm not passing concepts around. If you're following, you're seeing, and you can verify as I see. I'm not even asking you believe and trust. No, it's fresher than belief, fresher than trust. See. That the sense of, if someone asks you, please present a paragraph of 300 words of your autobiography. Tell me something about you. Okay? What you put down on paper or on your computer about yourself, is it real? Real meaning, if something is real, it has always got to be real. And what I want to say is all these concepts we have, they've all been personalized, subjective. So that's why we have to go back, what you mean by real. Is there anything which is real for everybody? Is true for everybody? Why not? Because everyone have their version of what you think is true. You say, well, this is my truth and your truth. So these are very, I would say, localization and personalization of what we call true. What can be true is we can all agree that, okay, we are going to call this, we agree that this, we are going to take this to be so. And then collectively we do it. Person to person, nation to nation, we have shared concepts about many things. You see? And we fight about them. But for you, you must come and see whatever I see, whatever comes through the senses or the mind. It is situational, subjective, meaning that I feel so much about this today. I swear on the scriptures about it. Tomorrow I feel differently. Can you control, you see? So there must be something more pure than any of these things. Okay? But where are you going to go for this purity? Not out there in the field of the phenomenal. Recede into a place where everything you see, you have to confirm actually, but it's only for the moment. My feelings for the moment. It's true or not? You see? Anything, even our ideas about God differ from person to person. And you know what? The Supreme makes it like that so that you will not be able to solve it phenomenally. You must go beyond, or find that which is beyond the phenomenal, which is beyond opinion, beyond subjective perception, beyond personhood, beyond worldview, beyond social conditioning, religious conditioning, political conditioning, even species conditioning. Where are you going to go? Where you can go? You must recede back to the place of pure being. Where is pure being? Well, first I'll tell you, you can never not be pure being. But what we have come to take as ourselves is the conditioned identity, which you cannot keep. One day, all that you see through the senses and the mind will be gone. Even the instrument for tasting and experiencing, also this is also phenomenal, will go. But what I call yourself, and I'm hoping we are here for this, to clarify, to verify inside yourself that which can never go. That which alone is eternal and perfect beyond even the earthly concept of perfection, whose perfume is joy and peace. Who is without lacking, who is beyond poor and rich, beyond the treasures of this world. I have the delight in my heart to tell you it is you, but now it has to be proven. On what basis can it be proven? If everybody in the world say to you, it's true, you may still not agree. You have to find that place that is unarguable. Where can it be? It must be beyond the field of opinions, beyond the field of conditioning, because all this you know. Everything you call yourself you can change. Even your faith can change. But that which is aware of faith must be beyond faith. Something that is so original, so pure, that nothing can damage it, and yet something can hide it. But from who? A little mystery. Out of some yearning that is growing inside you, you ask, please can you help me to burn this thing that keeps coming up? I'm sitting here and I'm feeling so much composure, so much peace, and like some uncontrollable reflex, this thing comes up again that tells me, no, you need this then, and that force comes up, and the desire come up, and some arrogance come up. How to get rid of these? I say, I'll tell you how. Just keep being aware of them without believing in them. Just see them as sensations. You know why? Because in a moment they will also go. It's like all these forces and these images, thoughts and feelings, it can appear that they come on the stage to audition for your attention. Okay? And look, free also. And because we have been habituated to that play, something like a reflex without thinking, it's as though you're flowing down the road. But remember, that flow is also phenomenal. And I'm here to check in with you and say, but you say, no, I feel I'm swept in, I'm falling apart. I say, but you're watching this thing. This is on-screen report. Am I going too fast, you tell me? Okay, all that you're seeing is what I call on-screen, meaning that it's in your head, in the theater of consciousness. It's just another sensation. And it's not just thoughts, they have an energetic quality. It's also flowing in your blood. It's in the energy, internal field, it's all there. But they are still phenomenal to this deep seeing, this knowing. You cannot see this source. You understand? Because if you could see the source, then you'd be more subtle than the source. Can you see as we speak? Can you speak? If you're following this, what is happening to your idea of yourself? Slow down. Because the reflex, we are out on the street, somebody asks you, what is your name? My name is George Brown. Okay, where do you live? I live in Zamatino, I come from this place. We have all these kind of rehearsals in us that you define and convey naturally. I don't wonder you go out and somebody go, who are you? I'm the Supreme. No, come on. We're not talking like that. I'm just saying for your seeing, naturally, it's not that we are training how to speak with the world or something. You will find your way because the inner being, the God self, is wise. It's not naive and arrogant. You see, so it's not that you have to learn how to be. Learn how to be is only because you are not the be. It's just another form about being. You see? So we're trying to, this is my version today. Next week we see you, is another update, another version. How can this be you? You see? Can I say it is you? Oh, I'm going to say something. It is also you. It is you in your play, in your expression as changefulness. But something is aware, or is being made aware here of an earlier, I'm using the word earlier, but it's not in time, you see. I mean earlier only in terms of subtlety, that these things can be seen. But you are not aware that these can be seen. Now you're being aware, but yes, it's true. There are some things that appear inside your field of consciousness and mind that are so subtle, there's no names for them. They've not been catalogued. There's some sensations that are so, they don't show up in any textbook. They're not on any video online. They're not on any, not even in the scriptures you hear of them. But they show up subtly inside. Why? In front of who? In front of that. What do I call that or this? The field of pure awareness. Nobody has told us that this awareness is the very root of our existence, and that it is imperishable. And a few years ago, as a result of this exploration, what you were presented with the invitation to freedom, isn't it? Where we could actually recede in your looking, to learn to look without becoming so involved, as an exercise to do it. And what did you come to find? Did you find something tangible or intangible, ultimate discovery? You cannot show. What is your self-portrait here? What it looked like? Then you see all your self-portraits were just moments of phenomenal states, mental states, imagined states. What is the ultimate truth of you? What it look like? What gender is it? What religion? What race? Beyond all these things. that which I am attempting to convey in words like this, it's not just in words. It's the beingness inside you. We're in a kind of seeming verbal discussion to discover a non-verbal place. Yes or not? You see? Does it come and go in itself? That which is. Is it in front of imagination or even behind imagination? Is it something that imagination will take you to? Is not even imaginations and imaginings, even in their subtlest manifestation, also phenomenal? You sure you're understanding what the word phenomenal mean in this usage here? Anything that you can perceive physically or non-physical. Any emotion, any thought, any object, any belief. The reality of a thing or the meaning of a thing is not in the thing, but in the mind of the one perceiving it. So that's why we can have different opinions about what this is. It's already so beautiful. For somebody, it's not beautiful. Are they right? You feel these flowers are beautiful. Oh, look at how beautiful they are. And for somebody, horrible. Who is more true about it? Is the flowers going, no, I'm beautiful? No. So still, the meaning, the reality of something, the meaning of something is not necessarily in the thing. We don't even know what it is. We call it flowers. It is just what it is for now. But for you, you say this one, and this is also the brilliance of God spread out into different languages, so we can see that things are not the words and the things you say they are, nor are you. Are we okay like this for now? We're going on the right way? So, coming back to your request or question, say again what your question is. Is how much alive it is, as they say. Word for word, what was your question?
It dies in looking, Guruji.
Yeah. It was created in thought. Perishes in seeing. But in the big picture, nothing happened. Momentariness, dancing. Okay. You.
Thank you.
Come back. And also, may I say, I've asked you passed the microphone. It's not that, okay, been there, covered that. I'm not having this attitude. Leave it where it is. Whether that thing stays hot or lose temperature or blows away, you're here. What has altered in your reality that a thing is no more present? You are the witness of the sense of presence and absence also. Who or what can you be? Sometimes questions are more important than answers. But not just questions and contemplation.
Guruji, there is some powerful fire stirred up in here. And I just need to expose it completely in your light. I'm not here to protect this.
Okay. Now, this fire, is it to be gotten rid of? Is it a messenger Is it an agent of some delivering something for you? Has got nothing to do with who you truly are? What is the status of this fire that you speak? We all know what we're speaking, no? Not maybe in its unique expression in this moment, but we know we know about the fires and what happened. Okay.
Yeah, it is something that has had the power to hold me in that identity.
Yes, for the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
The power to hold it. Yeah. Let's work with this. We can do a little bit. So this, there's a fire, a raging fire inside. It has the power to trap your attention. No? It's holding. It's like it's about you. Okay. Now you're what? You are what? In the light of what we are sharing, it's got the attention, and something is. It's like something. Now, I'm not asking you to go and separate or to calm an energy down. I'm asking you that whatever it is, pleasant or unpleasant, okay, it will still share the same status. It's phenomenal. It's coming right now, and something is going, I don't like this. Or I love it. Okay? I don't, whoa, whoa. Suppose it's like this. Because we can see it sometimes. We are sitting down nice, and somebody's, whoa, what's it? Possession? What? Okay, something's happening, and something is going on. Maybe some flaring up of emotion, or something is telling you something, a voice or a message inside, or just pure energy. Maybe it doesn't go to descriptions. It's just energy. What is it?
Yeah, I think it's actually there is the space of the space where whatever it is,
yes,
it really doesn't have anything particular about it.
Yeah.
But if I give my attention to it,
no, it has something particular. It's tailor-made for who you consider yourself to be at the moment, or for a while. Because if it had nothing at all, then it wouldn't register.
It's like whatever meaning I give to it,
Yes.
and that's what it carries.
Okay, you being what?
Yes.
Let's slow down. Whatever. Can it exist for nobody? This one? Can it exist for... There's nobody here, but it exists. Who is reporting? So, it's in relation to the sense of yourself, because you're sitting next to somebody, they're not at all troubled by what you're going on with. Private hurricane going on. Okay? So it's come up, it's a relationship, no? Of a self-image or a sense of self, and a circumstantial force is coming up and like this. Is there anything else in there? Slow down. Is there any other thing there? Like, I help you, like the capacity is there to see this dogfight going on, and that the stimulant energy, which is the identity is also witnessable or not?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, however close, however intimate something is, it's still a relationship to something. So this thing is whoa, and whoa, can you see it? Yes, I can see it, but can this one who is seeing the thing and who is receiving advice how to be with it, can it be seen that it's in a space that is completely untouched by it? An intelligent presence?
Yes.
We don't go there. We don't come here usually, no. Usually when the show is on, the theater is full, you see. That you're asked to say even this, because the reflex is to try and bring the water, put the fire out. But I'm saying no, use the fire.
Yes, that's why I'm standing up.
Yeah.
To bring more gasoline and burn all of it, wherever it is coming from.
If the seeing is clean, there's no need for gasoline. Oh, that sounds quite neat. That sounds good. Write down. Okay. If the seeing of it doesn't, is it possible to see it's called weakness, no? If you see something and you can report, yeah, it was a weakness, you go to court, there's somebody driving down the road, they smash the car into each other, and then one person come out and, punch the other driver and things like that, and then it all goes to court, and you too, because you're a bystander, and they ask you, okay, listen now, so we bring in the first weakness, you're the weakness, okay, so what did you see? Well, I was there, I was sitting on the corner of the road, I saw this car, red car come around, hit this green car. The green car was just moving slowly, red car going really, nice report, boom, the red car driver came out, okay, walked over to the the man in the green car, and just walked up and punched him in the face, like that. And he was an old man. He was just going, and he got punched in the face. So, okay, and then what? And, Your Honor, I couldn't bear it, actually. So what happened? So I went inside and I grabbed the guy who punched him and I kicked him in the nuts, okay? All right, okay, all right. So what happened? I'm sorry, this witness is corrupt. Now, he's part of the crime scene now, isn't it? Do we have another witness? Who was that? Who is out of the crime scene, you see? So in this thing, I use as example, as some energy come, we don't know when it will come, it come up. Of course it's personal, something, whatever it may be. And it's churning, and maybe you can't even listen to what's happening in satsang. It's just, this you is so involved that there's not even any space to look at it. We can only just suffer. And maybe someone come and say, but you're seeing this, no? How were you before this started? No, I was sitting here reading my book, I was fine. What happened to the calm one who was reading the book? Oh, that one went, or whatever, or replaced, or the same one transformed into this, this turmoil state. I said, it's not true. Don't forget the weakness, the capacity to weakness. This is what nobody is doing. Is it possible that through being in an environment like this, you're learning more and more to be detached and it's bearing fruit? It's not that I got to keep believing. It's actually bearing fruit. And what's the fruit? Less personalness, not personal. And where's it going? You're receding, When I came in, I was coming I see all the shoes outside, and I said, I want to come around this way. I see all these little shoes. I saw some baby shoes, small shoes. I said, good. My followers are disappearing. They're shrinking. Joke, okay? What, after you come, you're all here, everybody's here, and what's happening? What have you got to show for 1 year, 2 years, whatever years? What has changed for you?
Babaji, I feel it is the quality of the satsangs and pointing to the vasanas, vasanic energies, that is actually there is that space that is not involved, that allows these things now to.
Who wins in this ratio? No, that the personal sense that is this is happening to me, and the reacting. Okay. In this moment, who wins? The frustrated, angry one dominates the scene, and the capacity to observe this, to let it happen, not to suppress, because suppressing is also activity. But the real activity of using the thing to, as Babaji say, don't get involved like this. In this particular thing. Just learn to let it happen until you can see that, wait a second, there's a space here that's completely untouched. Before, during, and after, it remains the same. Is there such a thing possible? Is it telling you should not feel? Of course feel. Even within this, once you see it, action, reaction, interactions can just be they're just happening. But the character of personhood has changed. It has changed. And that's the one thing that really needs to change. The shift from person to presence. Person is the scene, the crime scene, and the criminal there in some way. They involve the victim or the oppressor. But the witness is what? Did the witness grow? Did the witness lose? What is the shape of the witness? You have to start to realize yourself as this awareness itself. And nobody's doing. Because we are all fed on phenomenality. You have to be somebody. You have to be beautiful. You have to be well known. You have to have money. You have to meet your goals. You have to. So we're always constructing an identity based on so much concepts, so constipated with concepts. Yet your pure being, you're unaware of your purity. All awakened beings are the living embodiment of what I'm speaking. And they would tell you, anybody, fundamentally there's no difference. What you call you and me don't exist in the way that you think. You're pure consciousness. Does that mean that we should all be like clones, all answering, yes, come in, whatever? No, all this flavor can be there. We have misread and misunderstood the world because you see it from the polluted perspective of personhood. You think the world is horrible and stuff. Our behavior is horrible. Our concepts are horrible. It's gone off. When you come back here, look from here today. Keep looking, which includes the violence in the world is also mixed with the violence in you also. And all the other things is there. Learn to see that. Does that mean you live your life with your hands in your pocket and everything is so beautiful? No, it can be whatever it is, but you'll have new eyes. You'll be seeing with the eyes of light, of truth, of God and love. All our life is all circumstances, situational reports, momentary. You have to see where my words are not words. They become spirit force. You unbecome this character, which is also not stable. And somehow a shift comes into the seeing. You're not going to create yourself. I'm not telling you about another version of yourself. The self is not a version of anything. The purity of being. I have nothing theoretical to share with you. I have no time for it. We have the facility of words and their conceptual meaning, but above all things, I have you as a spiritual presence. Without that spiritual presence, no word, no scripture means anything at all. So in the end, the food is only presented in the form of a mirror reflecting who you truly are. How deep can these go? Of what value are the things we're sharing? Not asking you to create, to look. Learn to really look.
Of the most important thing in life, Guruji.
Yes, not just what you're looking at, but where you're looking from and who you're looking as. And also to also transcend the idea and the identity of being, like growing proud with your knowledge. Because that's also phenomenal, you don't need. Joy, yes, joy is a good, nice perfume. What is happening as we speak and as we listen? Can you feel this tumor of tightness is not moving? And actually, that's kind of where you are. Is it so? Who has imprisoned you? This person, fact or fiction? From the place where you're looking, where even the act of seeing is perceived. Even the function of perception is perceived. By what? Can that itself be perceived? These are verifiable now. Don't be taking notes. Verifiable now. There is someone share with me that is some fear, and the fear amounted to, there's a fear that to follow this is to cease to exist. I felt it was a very good point to listen to hear, because it means that that fear is alive inside. Because it's like the fear of the unknown. And I want to tell you, you are the unknown to the mind. It's only unknown because we station ourselves in the domain of the mind. And to the mind field, it's also an expression of the true. Who has the correct mind? If it's mixed with ego or personhood, your vision is faulty. Should you clean your vision to see the world in the right way? Forget about it. Your vision will be automatically set right when you see from where you are seeing that even vision itself is phenomenal to you. This food is for eating. Your mind won't take away. If you're eating, enjoying, do you have to be thinking how much calories is in the food? Whether there is, what salt you use, or you just enjoy? You have to ask the body if it's enjoying. How are you feeling? Empty or full? Both. Both is good. May I tell you, something sees empty and full.
Yes.
What is its status?
No status.
Is this a disappointing and depressing discovery? Experientially, we're not in the world. We're using thought to discover that which is the source of thought. So I'm giving you more thought. Who are you here? Who precisely are you? Who are you in the light of our introspection and our probing internally? Who are you? Whatever shape you may be holding on to, is it phenomenal or non-phenomenal? Will it not be phenomenal? Is your reality provable only in the realm of the phenomenal?
No.
Can any phenomenon judge the reality of another phenomenon? Is this talk merely intellectual? And I need to hear from you. Okay, but okay. Unfinished? Tell me. Give me. You know, you can determine. Only you can determine.
Yeah.
Slow down. I ask her, is it finished? And you look. But what is the question? What is my question? Is it finished? Is it optional, your answer? May I ask like that? Is it in itself finished? Because in itself, that makes, as all things, they subside. You know, you have these vasanic energies that come up and then they cause a lot of trouble, and then then it feels like it's over. Is it over? You see? Is it gone? No, it subsides. It's still there at some level, but it's not quaking. I'm asking that because I saw one short thing I very much enjoy, travel report, but a woman was from in Italy. It was a beautiful title. It says, "Living in the Shadow of Vesubio." Vesubio is the volcano. Vesubio. What's it say? Vesubio. Okay. Under the shadow of this volcano in Napoli. I think the Neapolitans, or what do you call the people from there? Neapolitan, because I always think ice cream. But anyway, what's that? Neapolitan. They almost like they live with the energy of this place, living on this, under the shadow of it. It's already burst one time, and devastating. Now the city, the most vibrant place I saw. We went there because I went with you now, so we went. We went to travel there, and it says living on the shadow of Vesubio. So it means that this volcano, it's alive, but presently quiet, and life goes on. Pizza. It's amazing. I love the feeling there. All it's just so alive. In this way, life is not very energy and dynamic. Is maybe a good place like that. Is this force? Has it been healed, or is it just subsided? Are we living under the shadow of Mount Ego or Mount Vesubio? We say the word Vesubio. Vesubio, okay. Plenty of Italians to correct me around this one. And what does it matter if it subsides without being cured? Because we're here to be cured, no? Very little comeback, okay. I'm not a performer, okay? This is a interactive satsang, no? To look, no? Huh? It say whether it subsides and its subsidence is permanent or just temporary. Answer come, it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter? I want to just give here for a minute. Okay, all right, you got here. This one. Why it doesn't matter? Interesting response for me.
You stay with the witness.
You stay with the witness. What's so great about the witness? Shots going off, grenades are going off in the head, and then I was whoa, no, I can't talk right now. No, I need some time by myself, and well do also. But and now, even if it subsides, some people, I wish it would go away. Please take this away. Please take this away. Another one kind of like, no, please put more petrol, whatever, these things. And another response come, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it comes or when it subsides. Why it doesn't matter?
That's what I am.
Why it doesn't matter? We want to know why and when it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter? I think her answer is coming from somewhere with it. Okay, because maybe it used to matter. But from the place you're speaking, that somehow from the place of the weakness, there isn't a victim. Yes, there is a kind of theatrical, there's a kind of victim. It used to be called me. Like, I don't like that. When people say this thing, I don't like that. It's all. So somebody says something, peanuts, and yeah, who said peanuts, man? And so that becomes a fireball. And then somebody say, hey, man, but it's just peanuts. You again. Okay. So, but then at some point, something said, actually, maybe the same person who had this peanuts problem. Don't repeat, okay? No. Who had this peanuts problem. Maybe this one itself now at another point is saying, it doesn't matter. Why are you laughing so much? Okay? He's saying it doesn't matter, and I'm very curious. Why? Because previously it would have mattered. Why is it now it doesn't matter? Because or is it that it doesn't matter for now?
There is like you can witness and then just be with the flow. When the thing is there, you can witness and take the opportunity that is going to be transcended. But and observe that it's going to subside, and it's going to come back, and it's going to subside, and it's going to come back, and eventually it's going to be gone, because this is the rhythm of life.
It loses its potency.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't get fed with what? Identity. Not just attention, but
with
identity.
And whether you dismiss it with force because you don't want to feel it, or you fight it with force because you don't want to feel it, you are giving it energy. As much as you can witness is coming and subsiding and coming, it's going to leave at some point.
And
it's not important how long it takes.
What happens if it doesn't work? You can't seem to come out of it. In the storm, just somehow stay as a witness. How long should I stay as a witness for? You have tried. You can report from experience. No, what happened? It just won't go away. Just going away. Is that the response? It won't go away? Tell me something. Give me some space. Huh? It always goes. Everything eventually go away. But my point is that...
We are not touched who it's going and coming for. That's the one that's...
Who it's going and coming for, she's saying. Yeah. It's not that it's there or not, but who is coming for and going. It's very important.
It's the one that is disturbed.
Yes. And the very fact that there is one who is disturbed or disturbable is a place to apply your own sadhana. Why? Because as long as the force of personhood perpetuate, you see, not that it appear, it can appear. This is freedom. It appear. Anything can appear. And it will go in its time also. But to do the work, which is when it's there, what is the work? Which is to, be aware, okay, the body is... Can you witness this? Yes. Of course you can. Of course you can. Even shaking, can you witness this?
Yeah.
Is the witness disturbed?
No.
Very important.
So it's a great opportunity each time, actually.
It's a great opportunity. Why? Is it to get away from feelings?
No.
No, it's not to get away from feelings. Make use of them, because as opportunity they come to reveal, to show something deeper, purer, not even more stable, beyond even stable or unstable. The real.
And in my experience, it's very helpful because it can be, I don't know if easier is the right term, but can really help to really go beyond this identification more sweet feelings, you know.
Yeah.
Which also are very good to.
It's part of the joy is there also for that.
Yeah.
A sense of relief. Why not? It's all there,
exactly.
But it's all still phenomenal.
Exactly.
It's beautifully phenomenal.
And we are happy to. We don't question that also the sense of like this identification with the sense of relief, because it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's all fine. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the highest realization out of a situation like this? What's the greatest value then? You may say, actually, something got tranquilized, it became calm again. What's the height of this thing?
It's the confirmation that you never moved.
She said the confirmation that you never moved. You being what never moved. Is this of value, you guys? Yes. Thank you. It's got to be of value, but only if you value it. Is this a feature in our existence? No, it's always been here. What we are searching for is not to turn every situation into a beautiful experience, but to find out who the experiencer is and realize that the experiencer is not even personal, that even the personal is also experienced, is also part, and that we don't have to sort out the manifestation. You need to know what you are, and not a psychological or a mental or conceptual or what you may call, not a philosophical discovery. It's just the end of suffering and the realization of one's true nature beyond conceptual satisfaction. When? Where is this truth placed? What is this dimension, its proportion? What direction must I first go to find it? Where is it most found? In what direction? Where? Is truth true now? Can it be untruth? Even the word truth, what it means, truth even, is just a symbol for this. The self, God reality, pure consciousness, the eternal, the ever-gracious, the imperishable, the supreme. Is it that you become equal with the Supreme? No, it's beyond equal, not equal. Oneness, meaning off. Do we need some notebooks? Take some notes? Why not? Direct experience. Direct experience. If it's for mental understanding only, you make a note. The mind is doing it. It's okay too. Some people need to, but do you need to make notes? Is it recorded? Yeah, we're recording. I hope that others can see. We have many friends joining us from different parts of the world on today's satsang. Are they less? Is their advantage? Are they at a lessening advantage because they are online than you? No. Even if you are far, far, far away online, your experience is, I'm here. Your experience of yourself, I'm here. You're always, I am here. Go to the moon, where are you, son? I'm here. On the moon, I'm here. You never say, I am there. You may say, I want to go there, but I'm always here. This here and the sense I am, they are one. It's not personal. But the person is its play, and is its joy also, and its wisdom dancing also. But each one will grow in understanding, experiential understanding, grasping, growing, expanding in what? Joy, limitlessness. Limitlessness. Is your form limitless? No. It's a construct. Is the self a construct? There is a field now, there's a presence of something. Yes or not? Yes. Yes. What is it? Space given to that which is everywhere. The very ground, the heart of being. What language is it? Consciousness is its language. Hold on to your self-definition. Hold him. To your problem. Actually, all problems, there's a search to solve them, but also to dissolve them. And it's dissolved in real understanding, meaning they lose their influence and their effect and impact. Where we're not supposed to feel this, we are supposed to feel. We are permitted to have all those different flavors of experience, to make use of them, to transcend into full realization of your true nature. If we are hoping that in this realization of the self, will I have money? Will I have, worldly success? Maybe, maybe not. It's not our future here. You have worldly success now? I don't know what it means. Okay, come here.
Thank you, Guruji. I really want to expose also something that's been with me for a long time, that I feel like, strategize my way out of it a lot, but it's more around this fear of survival. And yesterday I could see that it flared up when I was at the market because something happened, so I went and sat a little bit. And I remember when Prem said in the satsang about this, I thought, where is that also to completely release from it? And then it came. It feels like I'm holding on to it because I've never known life without it, I've never truly lived a life without this.
Without what is it?
This fear of maybe not being taken care of. And it's all, I can see that it's an ego construct. It's really becoming quite clear that it's created this hyper independence also within my being that I can do it myself, or like I am like when something comes and it gets so triggered, like there's this feeling of like I am absolutely like really, and I can see that there's an unreality of it also because I'm surrounded by so much abundance, but inside it's robbing my life, and it has done for a very long time.
Yes.
And you know, I had these anxiety attacks, and I didn't realize that I was having anxiety attacks. They would just come, and they were so strong. But through satsang, I learned to be with them without the story of them, and it became easier when.
Yeah. Can I use something here? Let's start with this little thing now about big thing, but the anxiety attacks. Give me something. Give me some food to work with. Anxiety attacks. The attacks are happening. Just you put some pictures, put some meat on the bone here. The attacks are actually happening to what and who. Just slow it down. Don't just assume the same. Just look at your answers. The attacks are happening, of course, internally. Some energies are moving about and so on. About the thought that what might happen?
I'm not entirely sure what the anxiety attacks were about because, like I said,
but you're speaking about them now.
Yeah.
So what anxiety attacks are now?
There's no anxiety attacks now, but there is this underlying fear here that is always here, whether it's highly active.
So does it come spontaneously, or you call it up, or some situation?
The situation that usually happens to make it really alive is always got something to do with financial stuff, you know.
I see. Okay.
Or like what God's really doing recently is like He's taking things away, like my rent goes up, my car goes into the garage, my work dries up, and all the while it's like. But I can see that it's necessary also because there's such a stubbornness there to, I'm like, I'm good. And like this satsang you had in Little Jamaica recently where you were talking about people not speaking and you said you're drowning, and I realized I'm also drowning, but I didn't realize I was a
Are you and your mind the same thing? Just let the question be asked. Take a moment, we don't have to hurry. Are you, your sense of who you are, and your mind the same thing? Just take a moment. I don't want just reflex answers, because I don't want right answers. I want truly. You and your mind are the same thing? Okay, you and your thoughts and feelings, the same thing? Okay, so the feelings and thoughts, they are more the traffic, they move relative to the you, relative to the one you call yourself. The thoughts and feelings are the traffic that come and go, isn't it? You know, the you is more stable, okay? Okay. Is the you constant? You're constantly always the you take yourself to be?
No, it's like a mix between person and presence. It feels like not constant. And if I sit...
No, now, just right now.
Right now?
Only right now. I'm only right now. Because there is a little trouble about reporting about something there was and there will be's. But the now, in the now, because now the juices are most alive right now. So what is your seeing? So report of now. Okay.
So there's a lot of density in my body right now, which I'm able to observe.
Yeah.
And I can't give you a total clear answer about that position, actually, because...
No, what was my question? You remember what the question was? Is you and your mind the same thing? Because we speak a lot about the mind, which I put as the feelings, and all the information comes through the senses. How I feel at the moment, what I like, what I don't like, how I was, and what I would like things to be, and I'm having this problem. A lot of reports that come from mind. The one who is reporting about the mind, or you talk about your mind and your life and yourself, are the same thing? One thing? Same thing?
No, it's not the same thing.
Okay. Which is the point from which perceiving of the others happen? The life, and the senses and mind, or the sense of the person? Which one we couldn't do? If you take one out, the rest don't matter. Which one you can take out? Of this trinity, you know? Of myself, my mind, and say my life. Which one you can take one out and the rest don't exist?
If I take out myself, the rest don't exist.
Right. So the rest are depending upon yourself.
Yeah.
And yourself being what? Everybody's question, by the way.
I don't just want to give you like a...
No, I won't accept.
Because I really would like to be free of this today, actually, before I go.
Isn't this person that you're referring to as I really want to, is also part of mind also? Isn't that what the mind is saying? I really don't want to leave here with this, with my mind. Isn't that also sort of mind?
Yeah.
So you are what if you're seeing that whatever the mind is, whatever the person is saying, but last week was like this, and I keep having these things and stuff. Is that other than mind? My life, I've had a terrible life, man. It was just this, that. And every time I try to just sit and really just think about it, just go, is that other than mind? I'm going to put identity as being part of mind. Can we go a little bit?
It was always like mind was always like thoughts, but now it's like, oh, okay, that's also mind.
Is not the thinker of thought also thought? Is the thinker stable? So would it hurt if I include the thinker of the thought as also thought form also? How dare you?
Wow.
How dare you? No, here's the thinker also. Thought meaning is something phenomenal and observable. Is the person also observable or not?
Yes, observable.
Only there? Only one person saw is observable? Thank you. Help me, please. Okay? If it is observable, by what is it observable? Is that personal?
No.
Madam?
So you're telling me that the one that's thinking the thoughts...
Okay, come.
The one that's thinking the thought is also a thought?
Yes. Think about it. On what basis can it be said that that is a thought? On what basis, credible basis, can that be said that that is a thought? What? Huh?
I can perceive it.
It can be perceived. The person can be perceived. The biography, you're right. Is it you?
No.
Is that person a constant? Nuisance. Sorry. Is it a constant? This person is a factor. The identity, who you take yourself to be, what you were, all of these are mind states or mind constructs or not? Oh, does it matter that we talked? Okay. Observed by what? Known by what? Yeah. No. Answers must not be theoretical. Answers must be direct.
Guruji.
You cannot be speaking on behalf of that. What my question is, okay, that which is observing mind and its world, senses and their play, is that the mind? You say no. Okay, what is it? And I don't want the right answers conceptually. What is it that knows this, that sees that, but that's also mind? Because this, even to come to this point, is not normal in our world. We're talking, you see my passport, I exist, I have a vote, I voted last week. This one, is it constant? Is it a form of mind or totally independent of mind? Or is it kind of like a mind split where it's kind of is kind of mind and kind of something else? Yes, I would say that. I would say everything is a part of something greater. Everything. So the mind, the ego, the devil, the life is all a part of something greater, which includes all of it, but itself is beyond all its play. The clue is the witness and the capacity to observe. If the person and its world, its history, its biography and autobiography are observable phenomena, what is observing this? Can that be observed? And if it can be observed, by what? This class is an experiential environment.
So, you said the thinker of the thoughts is also a thought. And if the thinker doesn't have any thoughts, the thinker could still be there, but not cause so much trouble. Like the identity could still be there.
Tell me a thought that is not there that you're suffering from. And just in its absence. I won't tell it. Okay. That doesn't make any sense.
Just that?
Only that? Maybe in the world of nonsense it makes perfect sense. My question still is there. Do we have to revert to theory to address this question of mine? That if the mind, take a little time to get over the shock, if it means that you mean, my person is also a thought? Yes. Whose thought? Well, find out. Oh, it is your sister's thought. Oh, you mean my existence is my sister's? No. Well, no, sorry, it's not. Whose is it? Whose thought is it? Oh, it's God. Yeah. No, let's leave him alone, picture. Whose thought is it? Something that goes, it's me. No, something goes, well, it's me. Me being what? We got the person up on the screen now. Me being what now?
Because if there's no thoughts, really, it's just, you're just perceiving without any almost distortion.
Yes, you being what perceiving? Slow down, it's okay. These are existential questions, so I don't want to
it's not someone that has like a history, like it's not loaded.
Yes.
It doesn't feel loaded.
Yes.
So it just feels very natural. Like
it feels very natural.
Yeah.
Who is presenting this report? It or something on behalf of it?
Well, it feels like it.
It feels like it to what?
Because it doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't. It feels like it. It doesn't. I don't know.
Isn't the I don't know a kind of a state also that is moments where something says I don't know? I'm sorry, we just have to go through this jungle a little tiny bit, but actually...
Like it doesn't have to report to something else to be itself.
Right.
You know? It's just...
Where is it?
It's just here.
Where like, precisely?
It's not like...
where precisely is it?
It doesn't have a location.
Sorry. I'm sorry to upset you like this.
But there is a lot of... there's a very beautiful vibration here in my heart, but the seeing is not that. It's not that.
The seeing?
The vibration. It's not the vibration. It's... Yeah. It can observe the vibration.
Yeah. You can observe the vibration from where? Look, I can observe the flowers. I'm here. Flowers are there. You can observe the vibration from where?
Well, you know, I'm looking for that place. There's no place. There's no place.
Right.
Like I can't tell you, oh, it's back here.
Who is saying that there's no? Who can confirm that there's no actual place, as in a coordinates of a place? Who is saying?
Well, I'm saying it.
Yeah, as what? You are who?
As myself.
Which is your person?
No.
Ah, thank you.
Just like that.
Does it have a problem?
It has no problems. It's so beautiful here.
Yes.
It really is.
Can something come out of there? No, that is not it.
Nothing can come out because nothing ever came before, you know, or even after.
Yes.
It's not, nothing is added, nothing can be taken away. It's not like that.
Yes. So it's like what?
It's...
choose your words carefully.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really have so many words, but I'm going to try, okay? It feels so pure that it just feels so true.
Yes. What is seeing this?
It's seeing from itself.
Yes. Ooh.
It knows itself.
Any problems?
No problems.
Okay. I only want to talk to it. When it has a problem, you tell me.
I'm so happy to talk to you.
Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good.
It's nice to talk to you without having a problem.
Are we going back down this road? The sense of a problem is not something that, yes, they can be the play like normal stuff, you know, interrelationship activity based in the field of comings and goings, and my back is hurting, and wow, I need to eat something. All of this can be there, it's fine. But it's not the same place as you were previously talking from. When seen in the light of this, somehow it seems a paradox that this has no problem, and what knows this is it, and it has no problem. But there is in the field something to do with the problem and the body and that can be seen for now. And if there was one answer about what is truly real, where would it come from? From the field of the diversity or from this space of unicity, where will a true response come from? Okay. Okay. Sorry, somebody has a problem here? You have a problem? Want to share? You don't have. You have a problem. Oh, God. A survival. Come.
It's coming through the satsang, like again and again, that I'm kind of lost. Something changed for me when listening to the satsangs. And it's fast for me. I really cannot answer the questions so fast.
Oh, good. That's good. It's fine.
There is the part which I can observe, which is really sad about it and frustrated, or somehow, because it's new, there is a fear if it's going inside, I think.
Is there not a space or place, you can call it like that, which you say, I can't assimilate your question so quickly, which I take fine. Is there not a space, let's call it a space, I know what the word is, where speed don't matter? Yeah. Like it doesn't have something to sort out?
It is, but, and I can see it, it's a character, it doesn't trust it.
Yes, the character doesn't trust it.
Yeah. And
Okay. Which was the first? Which was there from, before? The character or this place? Which was first, the person or the presence? You understand what I mean by presence? The sense of being. Which is greater? Which is first? Which is?
It's always the presence.
The presence. So the person is born from the presence.
Yes.
And the person doesn't trust the presence.
Yes. I think it's the...
It has a good cause. It has reason to... We are in court. Does the person have the authentic reason to not trust its parent?
I am getting studied. It feels sometimes that it's getting through the head and not through the heart.
Yes. What is reporting this, the head or the heart?
Both.
Head and the heart is reporting, okay. So the heart is complaining about what the head is saying.
No, I have lost it.
No, I'm really out for simplicity, and simplicity works for me. The most simple. What's the most simple we can be and still exist? What's the most simple we can be and still exist? What do you need absolutely to be? Let's try that one. Without which I am not. What is needed? I help you a little bit. You could say oxygen, for the body, and no oxygen, no body. Okay. Does the beingness breathe?
No.
Unusual question, no? Does the beingness, is it a fair question? I mean, do you have the capacity to answer this question, to Jesse?
I'm not sure, honestly.
You're not sure?
Not that fast. I need to sit with those things much more. It feels like...
In the meantime, breathing is happening.
Yes.
Yeah, breathing is happening. Okay, good. What are you doing about the breathing?
Nothing.
So whether you are attentive to the breathing or not, it's just kind of happening.
I see it's there all the time.
You see it there all the time. So if you can see the breathing, which is more constant than the mind and the person.
No, I mean, I see that I am here.
You see that you're here.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's just...
Here being what?
Myself.
You're always here as yourself.
Yes.
And yourself being what?
There's no words for it. Presence.
There's no word for it. Any problems there?
Never.
Never. Oh, that's a new word. Never. Never. Okay. But we have to...
But,
yes, but... Oh, you have to... very important word. But, yeah?
I feel I am more speaking from experience than from the now, right now.
Right. So you could call, if you're not speaking from the now, then you can say you're speaking from memory.
Yes.
Okay, go.
And I don't trust the memory anymore.
You don't trust the memory anymore. Okay. You trust the beingness?
Yes.
Can I hear from the beingness then, please? If I can have an unreliable witness or a reliable witness, which should I choose? You yourself say you don't trust that person. No? You trust the beingness? You say, absolutely. So can we hear from what the beingness has to say? Is this word games or is it word games for you? Okay.
There's just like this internal feeling.
There's no feeling?
There's an internal feeling.
Internal feeling.
It, and I feel it's also coming, I don't know, it's from the same which brought me here. It's
yes.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did it bring you here and left you and went to
No.
check? Okay.
Thank you.
Can it separate from you?
No.
No. That's the problem.
I need to sit with it.
You need to?
Sit with this.
Yes. That's good. I very recommend this. Sitting with it. I'm good. We are good for now? Yes. We're good for now? If there was never another satsang after this, where are you standing? Because these things are possible, no? If I to say this, I'm not threatening you, but if there wasn't, just to Are we putting something in another space called, well, next time? Or is there something that needs next time? Right. Okay, so if it doesn't need next time, what time is it then? Is it now for the time being? You see, the thing is that satsang is like this. So there's a looking, a refining. Don't ask anyone to draw reports and maps about something. Just somehow in looking, the fragmentation is somehow just ordering itself somehow. You don't have to go out and put things in the right slot or something. You're just only asking, just in this place, where everything, no matter from any dimension, from anywhere, is perceivable, yet nothing sticks. Can anyone see? Nothing sticks. Okay, nothing sticks. Is this space imagined? No. Okay. Is it looking to be left alone from the other space, which is seemingly chaotic and very unreliable space? The space that is it hoping for or working towards, suppressing or destroying or getting rid of the space that is dynamic? No. Does it mean it doesn't care about the dynamic? No mean it doesn't care, or it means that it's not that it doesn't care? I don't know. You don't know. Well, if you feel your bladder is full right now and you need to go for a pee, you can choose to sit, of course. But it's a choice, no? Or generally you feel, I need to go. Okay? So it doesn't matter, no? That you go, relieve yourself, feel comfortable. So that kind of doing is it's good. Is there any wrong to say, oh no, I'll just poo myself, or whatever? No, something's functioning, hunger comes and the need to eat, and then something's taking care of it. You may say, oh, it's I am taking, yes, in a way, a great feeling of I is taking care of everything. We will need more reflections. We don't need more truth. We need more reflection to clear what the misconceptions are that are disturbing your natural peace. Okay? Remember, I'm not saying you can create peace. Like sickness means that which interferes with health. It obstructs the health. So you don't have to create it. The organism is by nature wanting to be healthy, whatever, no? I don't know if I need to go down this road right now. Thank you, everyone. We're good. We're good for the moment. We're good. We're good in the moment. Okay. Thank you, those who are joining. We can't see them physically, or joining via broadcasting from Sahagja Express. I hope this has been of more deeper introspective value for everyone. You see, and that to that extent, I would count it as being profoundly practical opportunity. Because to learn something in the conventional sense, learn, keep information and stuff, it's not knowledge and it's not realization. But it's the beginning of, it's a part of it, that we have some model, you have some sense of direction, applied introspection, applied like this, it transforms the raw material of information into beingness. It harmonizes, it reveals the beingness underlying all things. And to that extent, our lives shine with greater happiness and peace and joy and wisdom. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Very good. Satsang is not merely to enjoy these discussions, nor to suffer them, of course not, but it's not like having fun and exercising the mind in this way, but setting it free to be its natural freedom. You are never not free. As a person, debatable. And all the entrapments of personhood is to serve the awakening process, to reawaken to the original nature. It's not that the universe has some vindictiveness towards you personally. I would even say it even loves the personal, actually. Can I say like that? It's its baby. We have to, it loves it also, no? Okay. But the whole point is not just to keep the baby being baby ignorant. It has to wake up.
Mug'ji, is it okay for until the state when until I'm...
Sorry, let's they want to hear it. They want to hear.
Is it okay? Is it okay that until I'm awakened, I can be this in the state of Mount Ego is alive but sleeping?
Mm-hmm. The whole purpose of satsang on this planet or any other planet is for you to awaken to that which you were never sleeping. To that which is never sleeping. It was never dead. It was never not there. And that each one is kept alive by it, because it is the cause of your breathing. It makes that you are sleeping, still breathing, still has the capacity to discern, to feel joy and love and empathy, all of these things. It gives the capacity for them, you see. But if it gets distorted in its own self-awareness or taking itself to be something else, then all kinds of sickness, I call it sickness, and our faulty perception, any movement of hatred or selfishness or arrogance or any of this is forms of sickness, spiritual sickness, for everybody right across the planet. I don't know if there's anyone who has never been sick. We all have to go through the sickness. It's all part of the play of freedom and evolution, true evolution, and so it needs to be corrected to say, that yes, I am ignorant. Yeah, there's ignorance for the moment. The ignorance is covering something, but the thing it's covering is still there in a way, and it's profoundly important because it even creates and supports ignorance to be there for a bit, for its own purpose. Can that make sense at all? Yeah, it keeps, you see, something. I remember some time ago in India, I was in the rice mill, and a man came to me and he said, at this point I'm remembering, he said, for a long time, I was fine growing up as a kid, but at a certain point, I don't know what happened, I started to be very, very shy, really, really shy. And now I have to go out with my friends, and I'm always behind them. They are sociable, and I'm always that because I'm so shy, and they all have partners and so on, but I'm too shy, you see. And he asked, please, could you help me to overcome this shyness? And so my response, which I'm going to tell you what happened, is not a universal response. It was a particular response, because I found myself saying that sometimes, the force, the source keeps you shy. Because if you are not shy, maybe you'll be really arrogant. We don't know. You may be very full of, and so it's not that shyness. It can hold back something. It don't let you increasing another thing, and then we are sufficient, and maybe they can release this. But he wasn't so happy with that. He kind of wanted to be out and to be able to go out with his friends and to be, and of course, at a earthly, natural, human level, we want to help each other like that. But sometimes it's not what you need, actually. But who is to know what you need? It can only come from intuition. And so sometimes something just to say, don't worry. The same thing, you say maybe some inhibition is there by something, but also whatever it is that allows that to go for a while also brought you here. It's amazing how it works, and this is why I cannot give a technique about that, but just try and invite you into open up and just be a bit more trusting that nothing in the universe is against you, actually, except the replay of your own arrogance and our own ignorance as to play out. That's what it means, vasanas, that some dormant, some latent tendencies that accompany the being, they keep bearing fruits of pain and suffering for both oneself and others as well. And we are here to settle that account, to clean it. Life gives all the opportunities to. No human being can set that particular thing for you. Life is inherent in life to bring to you the kind of challenges and the sort of even attacks or even fights and stuff to somehow educate and orient the beingness back towards here. That's why I was saying to trust it. You don't trust things that feel good to your senses and to the mind. You see? But we can taste all kinds of things. We have to go through them, but we are meant to go past them. And not past them necessarily that way, but more this way. So, and don't keep any tight definitions around yourself. It's strangling. You don't need to have a tight concepts about yourself. Because actually you're concept-free. In the beingness, you're concept-free. Concept-free is universal, very relatable. In any direction, it's relatable. But when we have a strong human conditioning, where we become very conditioned. You like what looks like, what you think looks like you, and what you think. But the life has made it that many things that don't look like you are really suitable for you. For us, all like this. So I said, yes, and everything for a while. Nothing is for you permanently bound by anything. And so, like when we met and I spoke with you, I already feel this warmth and some humility. Where did that come from? You see? Who can tell? But anybody come to satsang, it's like a part of your destiny has brought you to satsang. It may not keep you in satsang. People may go off for a while. It doesn't mean it was wrong to come, but you may come and you find that the life is always something. The vasanas are trying to get you. No, come. You may have to go off for a while if your person is not strong enough to, if your soul is not mature enough to make higher. It's still okay. You're still under the umbrella of grace, actually, I would say. So you go off a little bit, and then after a while you think, oh, I was really wanting this taste, but actually it's not that great. You can put it down, you can come back in again. It's like that. So some beings in their evolution, in their elevation are going like this and like this for a bit, and then a little bit, and then a bit. And some are sort of like, woo, like this for a bit, and then woo, and some are like, woo. Yeah. But nothing is so predictable. Nobody can tell you, you're never going to get anywhere, whatever. But still, the will of God allows you to hear that, and you're going to make use of that for something. It's so absolutely wise. You see, you can't study Him. You can only find it through devotion, and you're sitting and simple thing there. But how can I do all those things if He's only asked me just to sit and just to be? Yeah, everything come right. You see.
Thank you that we can be with you.
Thank you that I can be with you too. We can be like this.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for the last two gems, and speaking about receding from the vasanas. And I realized that with the vasanas, I was trying to push them away.
Yes.
And in receding, I came more to the self.
Yes.
And less in the person who was pushing.
Yes. So you recede also from the person. It's obvious, simple ways, you see. In the world we'll be offered many, many complex routes, and for a while we may be attracted to them. And it's fine, everything has its time. But if you come into an environment like this is what we point to. Stay with this, do this. Taste and see. Yeah? Thank you, very good, thank you. I love you too. It's all love. Love is me. this love that's love is doing everything. It's one playing all the mistakes and doing all the wrongs and doing all the things. I somehow see it, and then finding its way, and then sitting in its own heart and going, I don't want to fragment and say, yeah, that one is this one. Yeah, there's a place for that. There are moments we can use those kind of descriptions, but in a holistic way. I think it's all done by the universal consciousness, all play of God, every part of it.
You're the master. You are truth speaking through this body.